Hi. Hi, prompted people. Hi, Laura Nettles. How are you?
I'm good.
Tell the people. Hi, JC. Hi, Esther, who just finished Writer's Room Romance. It was so much fun. Oh, hello, Katie Ann. Hello, friend. Hello. All right, Laura Nettles, tell everybody how amazing you are while I stir my meat.
I am Laura Nettles. I am alive. I have been binge watching anime for the last day and a half. It's been lovely. Yeah, so blame one of them for the first prompt. But yeah. I have a horror book out called Tiny Shivers. I have 4 contemporary romances out under Samantha R. Silverstone. And those are the Ivy and Bean series, which is the name of the coffee shop. And yeah, that's me.
And there are links to those in the description box below. Hi, Malin. Welcome. Megan, it's been a while. Hey, friend, how are you? Hello, Labyrinth. Welcome. Christian, hello. Nicole.
Let's get Felicia.
Hello. Oh, Felicia, where was she? Oh, did I miss her?
Malin.
Felicia, hello. Hello. Hi, everybody. Okay, so a couple of little changes. I am not going to write to the prompt on the first prompt, because I am finishing up dinner for my husband so he doesn't kill me, because I did not do that. But I'm also writing on my own story because I'm so close to finishing this 3rd story, and I have to, hi, Nia, have to get it done. So first prompt, I'm not going to write to the prompt. I'm just going to write my own story. But Laura has 2 amazing prompts, and I think Laura's writing to the prompt. Or are you just reading? Yes. Okay.
I'm writing.
So same plan as usual. Write to the prompt, send it in, come up and read it if you want, or we'll read it for you, whatever you prefer. And you can watch me make chili cornbread here at the top of the hour. Hey, Richard.
Did you remind Ricky that murder is frowned upon in most societies?
No. I don't want you thinking that he's getting off easy.
So yeah, we have 2 prompts. One is, they both have more of like a supernatural bent. The first one is inspired by an anime. The second one is holiday related. So Thanksgiving or whatever you would prefer.
Yeah. Well, which are you going to go first? Do you know? Have you decided?
I'll save the holiday one for second.
Okay. All right. So hit them with the prompt.
The first one is, you make a contract with a demon so you can both use each other for your own gains. The romantic attraction is unexpected. So, yes.
Do you want to tell us the inspiration? Like, what was the anime you watched?
Richard, a prompt about me?
Yes. All about you.
So, the inspiration is Chainsaw Man, where there are devils roaming the world and you can make contracts. So like you'll give them a piece of you and they'll let you use their powers. But this one is doesn't necessarily have to be a devil. It can be some kind of demon or a fallen angel or whatever you want, and you're both gonna try and use each other for your own gains. But there's a romance aspect to this one. So is it from the bond that you forged together as part of this contract that you start falling for each other? Is there a aphrodisiac effect from this bond? Like, whatever you want to go for.
I love it.
Up. Oh my. See.
Welcome.
Contract law is always hot.
Richard, you're a mess.
I got my wine, not writing to prompt because I need to rewrite the first half of my 3rd short romance. But I like the prompt. I will jot it down for later.
I'm with you.
Everyone's not sure about this one. You can write whatever.
Yeah, right.
Wait, I've always written that fan fiction about Supernatural's Crowley. Crowley with who? I don't know. I only watched the first 5 seasons. I knew it was Chainsaw. I know, JC. I know. Hi, friends. Not ready to write, just here to hang. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hello, Morgan.
Morgan.
A demon in the sack. Is it Santa's? I don't know.
Oh, it's whatever. It's you. You write it. So
Yeah.
give us demon Santas. I'm not scared of that.
Is it Krampus?
Ooh, that was such a creepy movie. Did they make a sequel to that, Laura?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I can't imagine it would have been any better.
What kind of devious could be done with this one? Oh, those sounds like a trap. Have you seen Loveless? I have not. The magic works in pair. One does the battling, and the other one suffers all the consequences of said battle. Oh no! I love it.
That's intense. I like that.
If you know D. Gray Man, there's somebody who can like reverse time or freeze time. And so she will do it on an area while a battle is happening to stave off injuries. But then once she stops her powers, all the injuries come at once. And so if you got too many, you will die instantly.
Oh, wow.
So it was really cool. Hi, Regina! Yeah, the schedule changed for a one-off. Oh, it was just Crowley. I can't spell. Okay. I got my fourth short story done as of today. Took it forever to that sucker done. Now started number 5. Nice.
Yay.
Hit 20K.
Congratulations. That's what I'm aiming for today is 25K if I can finish this third story.
In the voice of Mr. Burns. Excellent. I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons growing up.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I also wasn't allowed to watch Animaniacs.
Animaniacs?
Or Care Bears.
Well, the Care Bears did stare.
Well, my favorite one was Grumpy, and I wanted to be just like them all the time.
Oh my gosh, Care Bears.
And I wasn't allowed to watch Power Rangers because I would go around the backyard stabbing things. And my mom was like, no more!
Blamed on the Power Rangers. It was like the Power Rangers did it.
Yeah, they made me violent.
They turned my girl.
See, I'll also likely use the sprints to write in my nano project instead, but also like the prompt, so saving it for later.
Yay!
See, I can't type. That was supposed to be just 1/4. Oh. Neither was I, minus the Animaniacs. Hello, Megan. Hi, we watched Animaniacs and Simpsons. All the shows I watched, Esther. Yes. Same with Power Rangers and Care Bears. Interesting. Okay. Bodes well for Nano. Oh. None of us can type today. That's why it bodes well for Nano. Hello, Tiffany. Esther says, I love the old school Power Rangers. Always wanted to be the yellow Power Ranger.
I liked the pink one. I'm waiting for like some documentary about the Power Rangers. It was all a lie or something.
Let's see. Let me pull up a timer. So put in chat how long you want this to go for. No shorter than 20. But yeah.
We're open. Maybe I should have asked, like, does anyone else put sweet potato? Or am I the only one? Maybe I'm the only one, Laura.
Yeah, Barrett puts sweet potatoes in his chili. Does anybody else do that?
Am I the only one? Maybe I am. I think I got it from when I was vegan and vegetarian. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have meat.
Instead of meat, yeah.
So, you know, I think, like, maybe that's where I got it. I don't know. I'm weird.
JC claims I didn't miss anything by not seeing The Simpsons.
Yeah, well...
An ecstatic, hey, Tiffany! For Regina. Let's see, we got a 45, a 25, a 35.
Wow.
Not here. Hazelnut is with the 45. Labyrinth has not done sweet potatoes and chili. JC does not. Regina says yes.
Oh, yay.
Esther says, don't make chili, so don't know. Tiffany has heard of it, but does not do it.
Okay.
Megan says, interesting. Sounds potentially delicious.
This is.
Another hello. Let's see. Well, my uncle always put marshmallows in his potatoes.
Oh, sweet potatoes, I bet.
Yeah. And an enthusiastic, Regina!
Yes. Hello, Regina.
Well, we have two 45s, a 25, and a 35. Should I do some calculating and do the difference?
I'm going to leave it up to you. Laura's
45
choice.
plus 45 plus 35 plus 25 divided by 4. 37.5.
All right.
Let me go find a timer. Each one.
Oh, Marley, you're going to get fed. You got to quit acting like I starve you.
I read that as sounds potentially dangerous and got confused. Mom doesn't like sweet potatoes, so don't count on us trying that.
Oh, okay. Well, then stay away from it.
Mullen agrees. Spelling is hard. Esther says 32, 35. Too late. Already did the calculation. Regular. It was. He puts marshmallows on regular potatoes.
Oh. I don't know about that part.
I've never heard of that. That's
sounds sus.
yes. Sounds like white people food.
That does sound like something my people
like Utah or something. I don't know.
Iowa.
Or Idaho.
Blame it on Idaho.
Listen, I had the worst enchiladas I've ever had when I lived in Idaho.
Really?
They use cream of mushroom soup on them.
What? Why?
I know! I was like, what is this blasphemy?
Why?
Like red sauce, okay. Green sauce, okay. Cream of mushroom soup? No.
Well, here's what we had. Sorry. It's like, whoa. Warren.
And it was flour tortillas.
No. Criminal. Did you file a complaint?
No, I was a guest there, so I had to be nice. Alan says, sounds good to me. I have, Deidre says, I've added diced sweet potatoes and russet potatoes.
Oh, I haven't done russet. That would be good.
JC says, close enough to 45. Alan says, I was thinking close enough to 35. Esther says, wine might be gone before we start writing. Oh, no.
Esther the shade. Esther's throwing all that shade at us. Okay, we're trying. We're chatty.
Idaho shouldn't do potatoes dirty. Shouldn't. They do export a lot of them, but they have some of the best corn on the cob and asparagus straight from the ditch.
Asparagus from the ditch?
Yeah, they're irrigation ditches.
Oh.
Wild asparagus would grow. Let's see. Don't know why they put marshmallows in them. I just know never touched them when we did have holiday get-togethers.
Yeah.
Maggie, hello.
Hi.
Let's see. It might give me enough time to do both, plus getting settled and dinner in me. Maggie says, looking while making burritos for the youngest. Corn. I want to know what Barrett is making for dinner. Chili. With sweet potatoes in the chili.
Chili and cornbread.
Corn muffins.
Corn muffins, that's right, because Ricky likes them as muffins. Even though they're exactly the same, whether they're muffins or not, but whatever.
Esther says, no shade, I'm just drinking fast. Asparagus grows wild in the mountains. Love asparagus. My favorite veggie, aside from corn, is carrot. It's cooked. I like you guys still under 15 minutes. I'm almost on my third glass. Oh my gosh.
Holy Moses, girl.
To be fair, halfway through my GNT, so I get you. Is that a wine?
Is that a time zone? GMT?
No, and. G and T.
Oh. I don't know.
Grapes and tomatoes. I don't know. That's my guess. Corn muffins. Oh, gin and tonic.
And tonic.
No, it's grapes and tomatoes.
Oh.
No, that's what I say. Okay. Let me pull up the timer.
Hopefully Ricky's not watching this. He doesn't know I'm doing all the things I told him I did earlier today.
All right, 37.5. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, it is big. Okay, cool. Trust the alcoholic. Me, says Esther. Okay.
Yeah, lots of people need the gin and tonic. Okay, we're old or something.
I've just never had alcohol,
We
so
just
I don't
don't
know.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Okay, we'll see you all on the other side of 3750. That should give me 30 minutes to write. I'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye. Do you need more time? You look like you're like mid-sentence.
I might be.
Okay, I'll talk to people. We had some people,
Okay.
so I'll say
The
hello.
star is where we left off.
Okay. Okay, hang on and get it better. Yes. Andy, self-pub with Andy was just streaming. Hey, Andy, welcome, friend, welcome. Deidre ran off and took a quick nap. I muted Laura just because her keyboard is a little loud. No, you're okay. I did it. I was just like, dang, girl. It's supposed to be getting like to the lovey part. Came here to watch Bear. Andy, bless. Sorry, Andy. I was finishing up dinner, chili and cornbread. Got the cornbread out, turned the chili down to simmer. We're good. Hey, RC, welcome, friend. Sako Toomey, it's been so long. Hey, lovely friend. Hope you're well. Anna, hey. Your profile picture will never not make me laugh, Anna. Okay, so the prompt was you make contact with a demon so you can both use each other for your own gains. The romantic attraction is unexpected. You make a contract with a demon so you can both use each other for your own gains. The romantic attraction is unexpected. If you wrote one this time, let me get my Instagram open. Go to the Instagram and leave it at Barrett_Laurie in the... Oh, Lisa's got a new book. Oh, sorry. Got way distracted. Okay, go to Barrett_Laurie on Instagram or to nettles.animation at Instagram and slide into our DMs with your story. That's okay. No pressure if you didn't do the prompt. Way to go in the 1,000 words, not in prompt Nano Project. Good, that's okay. I was also writing in Nano Project, not to the prompt tonight, because I'm really trying to finish story 3. I did not hit my goal of finishing up this story quite yet, but I think I might be able to in the second sprint, depending on how long it is. I got 496 words, but I'm also like having trouble with some dialogue in this chapter for some reason.
Okay.
Oh, are you ready?
I've done enough.
Oh, good. I like it. You're eating. Okay, good. That's okay. We have another prompt coming your way. Don't worry, Labyrinth. You may love the next one better. Way to go, Malin. Way to go. I'm with you. You did better words than me, but I also snuck in a cornbread muffin. I didn't write this prompt. Was working on a NaNoWriMo queer witch novel. What, Christian? I can't wait.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, I haven't been feeling well. That's okay. I fell behind too. Come on, writer's room and talk about it. We'd love to have you on. I must find some Petro memes. I finished my to-do list. Didn't work on the prompt. That's okay. Was reworking profiles and social media. Something I need to do too at the end of the year. Well, Laura, do you want to read your story? I haven't gotten any in the mail. So do you want to read?
I think I have either.
So it may just be you. It may just be, this is the Laura hour.
Oh, gosh.
That's okay. Read it. Read it. Read
Oh,
it.
no. So it's 680.
Yes. Go, Laura, go.
It's more of a setup.
Set us up just to knock us down.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Fog rose from the evaporated frost surrounding the two beings. One human, one devil. One mortal seeking revenge, the other immortal seeking entertainment. Both desperate enough to make a contract. "What's your name?" asked the girl, barely in her 20s, still maintaining the handshake. "Zephyr." His voice was gravel cut with silk, smooth when it wanted to be, but rough enough to cut when provoked. And right now, it was pure silk. "Yours?" "Rosalind." She pulled her hand back. For some reason, her skin had started to tingle where they were in contact. Dead grass crunched beneath her feet, the force of the evaporation having shattered cooked the blades. Headstones in disrepair now had giant cracks. The night sky peered through the dissipating fog, stars bearing witness to the unholy contract. Rosalind paused. What was the next step? "Where do you live?" asked the devil. His tall white horns, whipping thin tail, and glowing gold eyes were entrancing, so different from a human. "Why do you need to know?" Rosalind asked. Sure, they were going to use each other, but there was no reason for them to be that familiar, was there? Well, as per the contract, we must remain within 3 miles of each other. You have a dwelling on the surface of Earth. I do not. It's logical that we stay near your home. Wait, what? There's a proximity clause. Heart beating faster, Rosalind mentally went over the ritual and everything involved. There had been nothing about having to stay near each other. Zephyr breathed in what might have been a sigh. The full details of this type of contract are held in the Library of Alexandria. You should not read up on it before initiating it. Anger boiled. That library was lost centuries ago. There's no way I could have known. Well, too late now, Zephyr said. Location to rest aside, we need a plan for your revenge. I will gladly help you slay the bastard and watch as you dance in his blood. A pleasant hum emanated from the devil, causing a thrill to run up Rosalind's spine. He was going to help, and she was going to win. Dante wasn't going to stand a chance with the Zephyr, one of the high-ranking stewards of hell, on her side. Unless, of course, Dante had a contract with the king of hell himself, and that wasn't possible for a pure mortal. I live in the village at the base of the mountain. It's an abandoned apartment building, but it works, she finally said. People won't notice you if you stay indoors there. Zephyr blinked. You let me stay in the same building as you. I'm not going to make you sleep outside in the elements. It's better if you plan while sheltered and out of sight. The devil's pale hand reached forward just shy of touching Rosalind's temple. May I? Taking a deep breath, Rosalind nodded. As cool fingers made contact with her, images of her home filled her mind, alongside foreign feelings that must be Zephyr's. Strong arms wrapped around her, holding her securely to a firm chest. Despite being tall, her head only came to his chin. The thin tail encircled her calves, and with a whoosh, they were there. In her apartment, miles away from the base of the mountain and away from the abandoned cemetery. Zephyr's skin warmed where it was touching her, as if it were acclimatizing, making her comfortable on instinct. A horrible crumbling noise filled the room as Zephyr moved away, his horns tearing trails through the ceiling. Hey! Rosalind called out. Lower your head! We don't want the room above us to collapse down on us. Zephyr tilted his chin down, observing the room before taking a seat on her bed. Her bed that had been empty for so long, that now had a handsome, powerful being in it. Shit.
Laura, so much feedback. Hold, please.
Okay.
We're going to start giving it to you. So, first of all, Katie took some meds. They didn't kick in yet. Here she comes in the next spread. So, here we go. Whisper shouts like in Moana. Laura, Laura, Laura. Yes. Love a revenge story. Pure silk. Tingly touch, my favorite. This was one of my favorite lines. Stars bearing witness to the unholy contract. So good. Megan liked my reaction to your story.
Yay.
Loads of reasons. Forced proximity, Laura. I'm choking. This one. I always read the contract. Yes, dance in his blood. I did love that. Yeah, sorry. Well, yes, we rescheduled it because of Michael Stiefelwerfer. We didn't want to step on it. I'm not going to let you sleep outside. Story I will have to write for prompt now. You made a deal with the demon to get back at your sister for stealing your fiance in hopes of ruining your wedding plans that she usurped. But there's more coming. The devil has feelings. Love that it can spread through touch. I did too. That was cool. Oh, look, that's the bed. Since you have the same type, he is so tempting. But before he can intercept her at the bachelorette party, you tumble into bed with him in a drunken fit. Plot twist, since you saved your virtue for your wedding night, and through a twist of demonic law, you're now the virgin bride of an incubus and his only food source forever. I mean, it's happily for now. It's a happily for now, that's for sure. I know. Get it. Yes, okay, Laura, killed it. Chef's kiss, I need more. Yes, full story. Yes, paranormal pen name, drop it now, Laura.
It's not public yet.
That was so good.
Well, it is public, but I don't have anything published under it.
It's coming to heretofore.
Yeah.
At some point. Laura, are you ready for your second piece of brilliance? This one is holiday themed.
Let me make sure I didn't get anything else.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See if you got anything. I don't think I got anything. I did not. My husband sent me a new bulldog video, which means he's not watching as I cleaned the kitchen and did all the things I told him I did at like noon. Okay. Your family gathers for the holidays. Dinner has been cooking for hours and the pumpkin pies are chilling. Turns out no one else has been able to see your date this whole time. Very Sixth Sense, Laura. Here we go. So good. Yet that means it'll be coming. Yes, it shall. Of course, it's the great and powerful Laura Nettles.
Well, it already has an Instagram. It's Kiara Tanith. It's for Crimson Strings, my vampire romance. So
that'd be so good.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a good prompt, right? It's good. It's holidays. It gives you so much. So like, give us a little paranormal story, or maybe it's a like women's fiction, like someone, mental health story. I mean, there are no no laws here. Just tell us a story where nobody can see the date that you brought with yourself. Or it could be like my Cabbage Patch. Like maybe you brought your Cabbage Patch. Oh my gosh, did I show you guys the license plates my mom found from high school called Blow One? Did I tell you this story?
No.
Please let me get these and show this to you real quick, because this is the right audience for this. Nightmare. Okay, so in high school, my mom got me personalized plates for my car. This is the same year I came out. So I should explain Blow One. I was really popular, not just because of the plates, but so my initials and then 2001 was the graduation year. And I'm like, you didn't think to put the little thing in the middle? And she's like, well, I didn't want people to get confused about I said, about what? That I was open for blows? In the parking lot? What was the idea there? I'm the number one blowy? What was going on?
Well, BL also stands for boy love.
Oh, so I didn't even think about that. Back then, I was trying to go with Bila because J-Lo had just happened. Didn't quite catch on. Hi, Roy. Ooh, maybe the family is blind. Oh, that's true. You could totally write that. I like that angle. Write it, Anna. Write it. I got this one. Yay. Yes, write us a story. Tell me a story. Roy really wants in. I know. Blow One. You're welcome, everybody. So I decided to keep it when my mom was they're literally knocking down this house that we had lived in at one point in my life. And we were going through a bunch of stuff that she still had in the garage before they literally take a wrecking ball to it this week. And Blow One was found. And I was like, thanks, Mom. Best advertising you ever did for me. Oh, he just wants a little mashuga. Goodness. Okay. While Laura's giving Roy a treat, I'm gonna read the prompt one more time to get yourself in. Okay. Your family gathers for the holidays.
Sir.
Wow. Was that through your legs?
Yeah.
That was brilliant. Your family gathers for the holidays. Dinner has been cooking for hours and the pumpkin pies are chilling. Turns out that no one else has been able to see your date this whole time. I can't wait to see if people have them talking, though. How is it going to work? Write us some stories, people. Write us some stories. I think lots of people are writing on this one. Looks like there's some inspiration out there. So the question is, people, how long are we writing? You choose.
Hit me with your best shot.
I think 700 words would finish this chapter, but I don't know how much time that is in my reality. Speaking of self-pub Andy, I was on his stream earlier. He writes 2,000 words every hour.
Wow.
Isn't that fast? I was like, that seems really fast. Maybe I'm a slow writer. Oh, I like 35. Katie wins, my love, forever. For this. Lie, but I like it. 40 minutes, 30 minutes, and 35 is right in the middle. So, and JC comes in with 45. Making it mathy. So what do you want to do? What are you feeling, Laura?
I'm feeling that Roy wants another treat.
Oh, poor Roy. Yeah, 2,000 words an hour. It was a lot. There is dictation, an aspect, but still, I was like, I gotta work on my words because that's good.
Have you ever seen The Ghost of Mr. Chicken with Don Knotts?
No.
When you work with words, words are your work.
No, I need to look that up.
It's so good.
Sounds
We
like a
watch
good
it. We grew up watching it every Halloween season.
See, he's like, give another tree. Will it hurt him? Calculate the average again. Okay. So we got 45, 40, 35, and 30, which is 30. You look unsatisfied. Oh, no, there was another 35. So that's 185 divided by 6. 30.83. Mother, can I have some more?
Yeah. 0.83. So
I feel like that's like
50 seconds.
50 seconds.
Well, we're at 49, so close enough.
That's very fall vibes. Okay, people. 30 minutes on the clock. I can't wait to find out. Oh, hazelnut. I said I was wrong. I might have been wrong. That's probably true. 31.23. Oh, sorry. All right. Right to the prompt. It's awesome sauce. Can't wait to hear your stories. Send them to Barrett_Laurie at Instagram or nettles.animation. And we will read them, or you can come on with us and read them yourself, which would be super fun. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Kill it.
With fire of love.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
I finished.
Yay! All right, I have not gotten a story yet, but that does not mean anything. Let me move this down. Still nothing. You can send it to me at Barrett at Barrett_Laurie or at Nettles.animation. Slide into our DMs or tell us you want to come up and join us and come up and read your own story. So,
Sorry, Katie. So did I.
ooh, Katie. Oh, sad. That's okay. I feel like you have to. It's such a depressing time of year. Hey, Eva. Hi, Fran. Oh, wow. I'll be right back. Hi.
Hey,
How much are you paying?
it's a good sales night.
Oh, good.
So yeah, I got 660 words. I muted you, Barrett.
660 is great.
Yeah. Just in case you were talking something, like talking smack.
Laura, that bitch.
Ah!
Just
Knew
kidding.
it! I knew it!
Just kidding. Yay! Way to go, Esther. 660, you said?
Yeah.
That's great. I finished the chapter. It's not good. I've got a section where I wrote, "Fill this out. Too tired." So, I'm gonna have to add some words later. But I got over the 25,000 hump. That was my nano goal for myself, and I was like, you know what? I'm on screen. I'm just gonna have fun tonight. I'll come back to this later. Yay! Sitting to Laura. Yay! Okay, good.
Got it.
Wow, way to go, Morgan Lee. Yowza. Dang, killing it. Oof. Okay. Labyrinth. Okay, that's okay. Send it to me. And then Laura, do you want to read? Do you want to read one of the ones you've gotten? Oh, I got Katie's. Okay, I'll read that one.
I got Mullins.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, do you want to read first and then I'll read after?
I'll read Mullins first.
Yay! Okay.
Ooh. I'm just a shadow to them, Harp, the voice says, right by my ear, a tickle that travels through my body. Need any help? Audrey asks, stepping into the kitchen. I stare at her for a second, stricken, then shake my head no. All are under control. Mom here yet? My cousin eyes me sideways like she's noticed something's off with me since the start of the day, but she keeps her thoughts to herself, as we all do in this family. She said 10 minutes, said Audrey with a sorry smile. I nod, lips pinched, the awkward atmosphere spiking as she hovers for a few more seconds. By the way, Harper, I was sorry to hear about Dylan, she finally lets out. The coven's here for you if you need us. I blanch, then blush in the span of half a second. I can never hide any of my feelings to my family. My face an open book, easily changing color whenever something affected me or my emotions. I hate it. I want to keep secrets. Like anyone else approaching their 30s with a job they find okay that makes them binge watch romance movies on Sunday evenings until way too late as a form of escapism, and still doesn't have a husband or even a regular enough boyfriend that they can introduce to their family to make them stop asking about it. But my face says it all, anyways. Oh, always. Except when it comes to the shadow. The demon, really, if I want to be specific. Dylan's old history. I shrug it off as best I can. Blasé is not my color, though. I hear a snort next to me and stay very, very still. Yeah, the name's Kane, laughs the demon next to me. Audrey lets a small, oh, okay, out, then leaves without saying anything else. I sag in relief. You're gonna get me in trouble, I whisper shout to Kane. He couldn't care less. His arms are casually placed behind his head, and his eternal smirk is in place. Bright, ruby red eyes staring at me with the usual half-mocking, half-intrigued look he's been giving me for the past week. A whole damn week. I couldn't have chosen a better time to accidentally bind myself to a dumbass contract with a demon. Right before Thanksgiving. Good job, Harper. Fantastic timing, as always. The sound of tires coming to a stop in the gravel outside stops me in my thoughts. You're losing color once again, Harp. Shut up, I mumble under my breath. That'll be my mom. Another snort. Did you see the head of your coven? She might even be able to see me. I narrow my eyes at him like he's a gnat flying around my face, annoying me at every occasion. Which, now I think about it, is a pretty apt description for a demon. Only this contractually bound to you can see you under the contract. You said so yourself. Yes, unless I choose to lift the veil just a smidge. His grin will be the death of me. Teeth slightly sharper than a human's, ruby eyes flashing brighter in the excitement. You wouldn't dare. Before he can contradict me, as the devil is well known to do, I trace on the table, in the flour from the pies, a few runes, in the order I remember them. Kane eyes me with sudden wariness, and it's my turn to offer an overly sweet smile. The magic travels down my spine into my fingertips, sparking at the end with a small zap of electricity. Now she won't be able to see you, Shadow. He huffs a disappointed snort, exhale, and unfolds his arms from behind his head. Rude. Kane leans forward then, his lips get close to my ear once again. I was looking forward to making a good first impression. After all, I am here to stay. A flush creeps up my cheeks. Well, fuck me, because he is here to stay. I truly messed that contract up, and now I'm stuck with a shadow. The end.
Wow. Malin crushed it. Okay, I'm going to throw up some of the, you were reading, so I'm going to throw up some of the feedback and yes to all of it. Malin's story, first one, lots of relatable. That's me talking. Okay. Is it okay? Blase is not my color. Love. Eternal smirk, ruby red eyes, half mocking look, iconic demon boy. Truth. This was true. So much fun. Loved it. Malin, come back. Write more. Give us more. Tell us the whole story. Buy it. That was great. Okay. Are we ready for Katie?
I don't know. She's pretty good.
Is it spicy? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ouch. Violet shoves her finger into her mouth. The oven door slams shut, rattling the racks inside of it. Careful, Alexa chirps, not turning around from where she is diligently chopping potatoes. Violet huffs. Easy for you to say. She mutters around her burnt finger. She flicks the tap on and shoves her pinky under the fall of water. The cold soothes the burn, and when she lifts her hand close to her face to inspect the pink flesh, she's pleased to see there isn't any blistering or deep redness. You all right? Hannah sweeps into the kitchen and leans on the island. She's already showered and dressed in her Thanksgiving finery. Violet nods. You're supposed to be helping, she accuses. Hannah shrugs, her long black ponytail swishing over the one shoulder. You told me to look after Ma. So get back to doing that, Alexa says, twisting and waving the knife at Hannah, trying to shoo her from the kitchen. Hannah jerks away. Put that down before you stab one of us again. Violet rolls her eyes. Come on, girls. Mama wants a piece of pie, Hannah says. That's why I'm in here. Otherwise, I wouldn't dare. Violet strides over to the kitchen and opens the fridge. The pumpkin pie sits on the middle shelf, front and center, and picture perfect, if she does say so herself. We wouldn't, otherwise she won't eat the rest of dinner, and it's important that she has the nutrients, Alexa says, the knife thumping against the cutting board in a rhythmic melody. It's Thanksgiving, Hannah says. Let the woman live a little. Violet pops the pie on the island and peels the cling film off of the top. It'll be okay, Al. Alexa levels a glare at them over her shoulder. I will not be the one force-feeding her turkey. Violet cuts a small slice out of it and dumps it onto a paper plate, handing it to Hannah. She's so dramatic. Hannah's mouth lifts in an almost smile. Part of Violet feels guilty for giving Hannah the job of looking after their mother. But Hannah doesn't cook. She wouldn't dream of cracking one of her acrylics or getting sweaty and messing up her perfectly painted face. So their littlest sister gets the lightest stick and takes care of their mother. Thanks, V. Don't burn the kitchen down while I'm gone, Hannah says as she sweeps out of the kitchen again. Violet chuckles and goes back to the stove, stirring the roux for the mac and cheese. For a moment, there's only peaceful sounds of a bustling kitchen. Alexa has settled into her groove, and Violet looks out the window. It's lightly snowing, like a dusting of powdered sugar all over the world. Vi, Al, I need help. Violet spins around. Hannah is back in the kitchen with the plate in her hand. Oh, do you need a fork? You know where they are. They're right in this No, it isn't that. Hannah drops the plate onto the counter and sighs, putting her face in her hands. Han, Alexa abandons her potatoes. She's asking for a second slice. Ma hasn't even touched that one, Violet says, leaning over to inspect the pie. It's a normal piece of pumpkin pie, richly orange with a flaky crust and no whipped cream, just like her mother likes it. I know, she wants one for Dad. Violet freezes. Are you sure that's what she said? She smooths her clammy palms on her jeans. Alexa huffs out a sigh. Just get another piece. Better to appease her than not. Alexa rips the cling film off of the top and starts cutting a second piece, much messier than the first. And Violet winces, her delicious pie mutilated by her impatient sister.
Oh no.
Hannah's face is pale and stricken. I don't know what to tell her if she asks where he is. I'll handle it, Violet says, picking up the plate with one beautiful slice and one messy slice. Eliza hates her trembling fingers. She could ask Victor to do it for her, but he's too busy hanging up his hat and scarf, peeling off his shoes and making sure his coat is dry of snow. Wool is expensive after all. It can't be wet too long. She flips the record, lifting the needle and letting it slide from the tip of her finger. It floats gently onto the rotating record, and the soft croon of their song fills the air. It crackles and snaps, along with the hiss of the fire behind the grate. She digs her stockinged toes into the plush rug and sighs. It's been too long since she heard this song. Oh, Eliza says softly, as warm arms wrap around her from behind, the sharp jut of a chin resting on her shoulder. There you are, she says. I'm here, the familiar voice rumbles, and she wriggles, shifting around until she can face her husband. He looks so much younger than she remembered, but she knows her brain is fuzzy around the edges. The sharp points of his face relax, his slime mouth warming as he smiles. She traces her thumb along the line of his dimple, one she didn't even realize he had until they'd been dating for a few months. Thank goodness he made it out of the snow, Eliza says as Victor starts to sway. It's a soft movement, just enough that Eliza shifts on her feet and her hips creak, but not enough that it hurts. Victor's hands splay along her back, drawing her close. It's cold out. Perhaps you should warm me? His head dips, and she lifts one shaking hand to card through his dark hair, mussing the gel and causing a few strands to flick over his cheekbone. She nuzzles against his cheek, and his skin is like ice against hers. Poor thing, freezing out there. You need to get that car fixed. Get the snow tires on it. Victor chuckles, and the sound rumbles through her chest. Don't fuss, dear. Just enjoy this moment. Eliza huffs, but sinks her face into the collar of his suit. He smells woodsy and brassy, the lingering notes of his cologne mixing with his natural scent. She sighs, all the lingering tension escaping from her neck and shoulders. Soon he'll eat the pumpkin pie and she'll kiss him and taste whipped cream. And she won't mind because she loves him more than she hates that taste. I love you, Victor murmurs against the shell of her ear, one hand rubbing up and down her spine. I always will. Eliza runs her thumb over the warm gold of her wedding band, the edge of the diamond on her engagement ring. I love you more, she murmurs, lifting her head. Tears blur her vision. She doesn't understand why she feels the overwhelming tide of emotions. She brushes her thumb along his cheek and feels wetness, but it's icy still. Why? Dinner's ready, Ma. Eliza turns, and the warmth of Victor's hands on her vanishes. He must be going to wash his hands. Don't forget a place for your father. Did you get the cranberries for him? Her daughter smiles, lovely and bright, so much like her father it almost aches. Why does it ache? Of course. Now, come on. You know how he feels about cold food. Ah, wow. I don't know, you guys. I think Katie just needs to keep working on her talent. I think she's close. She's just not there yet, though. I'm just kidding. That was wicked great. Why is she so good? What a witch. Oh, damn. I went on a full-on journey, Katie. That was great.
Yeah.
Wow. That was... Oh, by the way, if you were reading it, there was like a page shift where you would have POV shifted naturally. And it would have felt like a jump. So I should have found a way to like page break. And then, but I don't know. I felt like it would have taken you out of the story. I don't know. Next time I'll do better. But Katie, why are you so talented?
Again?
She's one of those friends. She and Malin are like friends I'll be like frenemies jealous of. Like, why are they so good?
Yeah, we all want pie.
I know.
Alexa for a name. You know how siblings are.
You know, I didn't get the dementia though until way at the end. Like, I didn't get that was where it was going. I was thinking something else. So, yeah, it got me in my feelings, and I just wasn't ready.
See, I didn't know there was a POV shift, so I thought
that was my bad. And I thought about it as I was reading. I was like, damn it, you know what? That feels like a not clean POV shift, and it actually was. And
okay, so what I thought was the grandma is having dementia and thinking about it, and then the daughter's husband came through the door but actually had a car accident on the way there. And so it was the ghost of the daughter's husband.
Oh my God.
So I was like, it's a double.
Laura, did anyone else get Laura what Laura got? I did not. I was dementia. I think Eva was dementia. Or no, Eva wasn't dementia. Okay, wait. Maybe I just thought dementia. No one else did. This is interesting. Okay, wow. Everybody throw out your opinion of what Kate. Look at Katie, what you made.
See,
I know.
Powdered sugar all over the world. Now I'm hungry.
Yes.
Their dream was beautiful.
Oh, okay. Ghost returning. He died in a car accident. Wow, Laura. Okay, you were more. See, and I was thinking like dementia.
She sees the husband. The end is near.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was.
She sees dead people. She might be next. Alexa accidentally interrupted and started playing a song in the middle of this.
No, I did. When the first time it was Alexa, I totally thought it was like the device for a minute, and then I was like, wait, not that Alexa.
Not the songs, Alexa. Pie music. Ghosts.
Katie, that was so good. Malin, that was so good. Everybody's killing it. I love this prompt for everybody.
Heartbroken and creeped out.
I know.
Maybe it's cold outside for ghosts.
I thought that. He's dead. Yes, he was dead.
Yeah.
I know.
Boom, chicka bow wow with a ghost.
Who hasn't?
We don't know yet, do we?
It's spooky.
Even Roy, yeah, he
I know.
was sneezing over there on the couch.
Poor boy.
Next to memory, and she's got dementia. Rude, Katie.
I know.
Claps. Ah! Katie. Ma'am.
I know.
Loved it.
I know.
Katie is my favorite. Katie is phenomenal. That was touching, heartbreaking. Lamau. Let's see.
So good.
Send Kitty your tears for her roses.
Yes.
Give
So
Katie
good.
roses. Confuses why Katie is not published yet. Maybe I'm missing her books. She is trying to get traditionally published.
Trad Pub.
Beautiful reading as always. Thank you, Barrett.
Great material.
Was it dementia at all? Taking care of mom is what took me there.
Yeah, me too.
Shift did take me a minute.
I know. Next time I'll do that. I'll like let you know that's happening. That was my bad.
Could be a ghost returning. In my head canon, he died in a car accident.
See, interesting. Okay.
Wasn't sure if the husband was the living son she misidentified as a son for a bit. This is a thinking man's reading.
I did.
It was dementia. That was my intention. But OMG, Laura's interpretation is so good. Ah!
No, I know. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Maybe I got the wrong.
So I thought she put on her mother's favorite song on the record player. She brought the pie just to like cement the. It's for Grandpa.
Got you. Yeah, I should have, because the POV shift, you would have known you were in her head. And like you were seeing that scene through her eyes, which was really important to the story. So Katie, fail on that part. You're so nice. Like, you did a great job, loser. You could have told them that I did like POV shift crazily. Okay, that was good. I couldn't write.
Yeah, this is the last prompt.
No,
I have mine.
Yeah.
And then we have labyrinths.
Yes. Oh, yay. Good. Okay, good. I don't know why I just did that voice. Let's never do that again.
Working on it. An agent will snag her for sure.
For sure. Okay, show. Are you ready to read for us, Laura?
Oh gosh. Okay, so this one's mine. Daniel hugs his mother, who has been slaving away in the kitchen since 7 a.m. Most of the family has now arrived, including Daniel's fiancé, Stephen. Hey, Mom, need some help? She turns away from the stove, returning the embrace for a moment. Hey, Daniel. Glad you could make it. If you could mash the potatoes, that would be great. She points to a huge pot with drained boiled potatoes next to the multiple sticks of slightly melty room temperature butter. Daniel gets to work, taking the masher out of the familiar drawer. The yellow and white potato flesh easily falls apart, drinking in the butter like a man in a desert. You know, I don't mind that you didn't bring Stephen, as your engagement is new and all, but maybe introduce us soon? Daniel's mom says after a few minutes. I truly was hoping to meet him. You talk so highly of him. I was hoping to see for myself who this Mr. Perfect is. Daniel puts down the masher and picks up the tub of sour cream. Very funny, Mom. I introduced you to him like an hour ago. What? What are you talking about, Daniel? His mom asks. I would remember if I was introduced to someone that important to your life. Worry grips Daniel. Is she getting dementia? Let me go get him, Daniel says. He exits the kitchen to see Stephen surrounded by 3 of his uncles, chattering away amicably. Sliding up to his fiancée, Daniel threads their fingers together. It always feels so perfect, his skin on his own, energizing enough to make his heart flutter. Mom wants to meet you, again, Daniel whispers, before placing a chaste kiss behind Stephen's tempting ear. Apparently, she can't remember we already did introductions. Pulling Stephen along, the heat of the kitchen wafts over Daniel as they cross into over the threshold. Oh, hello, Stephen, says Daniel's mother. How are the others treating you? I already told you before. Guests don't help in the kitchen unless their name starts with Dan and ends with Neil. A gorgeous smile lights up Stephen's face. Of course, Mrs. Newton. Just checking on you is all. Daniel was flabbergasted. What? Stephen threads his hand with Daniel's and leads him away, up to the 2nd story. He opens doors until he finds Daniel's old bedroom. Pulling his fiancée in behind him, Stephen closes the door. All traces of that gorgeous smile are gone. What is going on? Asks Daniel. Stephen looks to his own shoes, wrestling with his words. After a minute, he finally looks up, tears precariously in his eyes. I didn't know how to tell you. Tell me what? That my mother is losing her mind? No, he bursts out before looking back at the floor. That you're the only one in the world who can remember when they've interacted with me while not in my presence. As soon as I leave, nobody here will remember they've met me, he chokes out, just like my mother. Stephen sits on the edge of the bed with a Ninja Turtle comforter on it. I couldn't call her. She would never know who I was. When I was in my own room, no one would remember I existed. Needed to be woken up for school. Needed help even when I was just on the other side of a door. Tears fall onto his dark slacks and clasps hands. Heart hurting, Daniel slides onto the bed next to him. But then you met me. He slid their hands together again. Stephen turns to look into Daniel's eyes. Yes, the first person I ever heard talking about me while I wasn't within eyesight. The first person to remember my existence. My first love. Daniel leans in, nose to nose. And I'll never forget you. You still want me, even with all the complications? Let me make your life as memorable as possible, Daniel says, punctuating the sentence with a kiss. That's it.
Wow. Wow. That took us all on a way. First of all, mail and guest, the concept, which I thought, I was like, no way. Where is it? Yes, wait. Here. Everyone forgets him in the moment. He's in another room, which I was like, and then I was like, no. And then, yes, it totally was. Nailed it. And yes, you did. You nailed it. Yes, so good. I know, just like Addie LaRue.
I need to read that book.
Why are you breaking our hearts? Hi, Nikki. If Addie LaRue put less dumb because he will travel elsewhere than the one spot in the whole world. Yeah, that was killing me. I'll never forget you. That's awful. Laura just killed all the hearts.
Marie is one of my sister's middle names.
Here's Cat. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Laura Marie Nettles. How dare you? Oh my gosh, you guys. Getting us in the family stones, aren't you? Okay, wait. So you've got one more to read, right?
You do.
Oh, I do. Hold. Oh, I've got it. Hold. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys are so great for blowing these up for me. Okay. I arrived at the family home before my date did, as we decided on separate transport. He seemed so nervous about people seeing each other. He thought it best to do separate cars. Well, I have one of those little Kia cars, while he has one of those big wagons. I've never gotten to ride in it, though he doesn't want anyone seeing us just yet. I told him he was being a big ol' unjolly baby about it, but of course, he won that argument. So here we are. I'm here first, of course, and he's supposed to be on his way, arriving just after sunset. He even offered to do the Christmas shopping, wrap the gifts, and bring them with him. What a guy. No sooner I heard him pull up in the darkness that the only light, one headlight at the moon shining down against his beard. The respectable gent that he is, as I approached, took off his hat when he greeted me, his steel silver and black short hair glistening in the moonlight. I grabbed him by the hand and rushed us inside for him to meet my family. But something strange happened, and nobody noticed us right off. Well, they noticed me, yes, but him they seemed to have kind of act like he wasn't there. How can that even be? I scolded them all for not saying something about him. They gave me the most peculiar look, as I flailed, trying to show this almost dark-headed looker right next to me. I did start to think all the red and white candy cane-colored clothing he always wore is a bit much, but that mental argument always went out of my head every time I looked into those green and envy eyes. I did have to fight with a cousin about saving him a seat at the table, where everyone at the table started looking at me like I'm some kind of fruitcake, as I'm trying to point out that the man next to me, still, even after 2 hours now of fighting, and uncle's now suggesting I'd be seen by a shrink, and that's when my dear pulled me aside and said, "Sweetheart, honey bun, I don't usually attend Thanksgiving dinner, nor am I even seen at the time. I mean, my mansion is halfway across the world in the North Pole, so I have had to start about midnight to arrive here on time. I should actually still be at the manse, as I do have to work tomorrow. We must be ready by Christmas Eve. Besides, you're really under the wrong impression here. We're only friends, nothing more. I also did mention there is a Mrs. The contract clause is something you assumed and ran with while I was trying to explain that there is a real actual Mrs. clause. I wasn't joking about that. Oh, and they can't actually see me right now. As a matter of fact, no one will see me at all, but they will know that I've been here. So bringing me here may not have been the best idea. And I don't like pumpkin pie. I like fruitcake. And just like that, I got dumped by Santano Claus. That was so cute.
Nice.
I loved it. I know, right? The manse. Maison. That was so cute. I loved it. I think we're going to try a few little holiday ones. So if you liked that, Labyrinth, and we're all going to be writing some holiday stories. Katie's going to rip our hearts out. Oh, and Laura, jeez. But that's okay. We'll have Labyrinth.
Every time I come to these, I'm like, I'm going to suffer. I'm going to be happy about it.
Exactly. Going to be happy suffering. Way to go, everybody. Once again, you guys rock. Such great stories. So talented. I always feel so, like, untalented next to all of you, and it makes me feel like I need to keep being better and keep showing up.
Whatever. You're so great.
Roy's like, get me dinner. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. We're going to try to do Friday. Or are we going to do Friday? It is a holiday for us, but it's not like in real terms because my husband will work that whole day like a crazy salesperson. So, but I'm off work, so we could do it earlier if you want. We could do after dark, like in the afternoon.
Next Friday?
Oh, wait, you're Canadian. You don't.
Yeah, I'm working.
Okay, so at normal time?
Yeah.
What is our normal time?
7
of your time?
7:30, I think.
Okay. We'll see you all at 7:30 Friday night.
Woo!
We'll see you then, Americanas. Oh, Laura, tell everybody about all your amazing books that are linked below.
If you want my horror short stuff, I have a collection called Tiny Shivers. If you want short contemporary romance, I have 4 Ivy and Bean stories revolving around a coffee shop under my pen name Samantha R. Silverstone.
They're so good. Get them, leave reviews. We'll see you Friday.